Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Cromwell B. It's a British Tier 6 premium medium, and it's on the, was it the North Spawn or South Spawn? Difficult to tell, isn't it? He's on the North Spawn of Siegfried Encounter, and it's under the command of Anders 6. Now, what can I tell you about the Cromwell B? Well, it's the one that was used by the Desert Rats, and they finally got their Cromwell Bs Cromwells, when they returned to Britain for D-Day. And I must say that some of them were a bit disappointed, because they looked at the Cromwell and they said, all those flat surfaces, has nobody been listening to us? We need angled surfaces. Well, there is a bit of angled surface right at the front, but it's got a 75mm gun with 135 alpha. And the 6 is running straight to enemy territory. Oh my god, he's spotted a lot of the enemy with one quick run. Oh, and he's attracting a lot of fire as well. So he's weaving and moving under the ridgeline here. Crossing over just to get some more spotting. And he's got some damage assist there. Now, the enemy know where he is, but they can't seem to hit him at the moment, which is good. And it looks like that was a one shot on a Hetzer. 270 hit points with one shot. Okay, right, well, most of the enemy has moved out the field. Oh, he drove into the bunker. Wasn't watching where he was going. He was watching what the enemy was doing. But I think he's free and clear now to move into the south area. I suspect that the enemy is trying to wait for him to move into a position where they can hit him. There's a Wolverine. Defensive position, 75mm gun. Takes a little while to dial in on target. It's 2.3 seconds on the aiming, but it is a 75mm gun. The Cromwell is a flanking tank. The Cromwell B is quite fast. Oh my god, he just wiped out the T-40 with one shot. Damaged that Wolverine with one. Goes for the second, but can't get it in. But the Wolverine's dead. So he's got his first kill. Now, Type 58 up there on the battlements. No, that one went wide of the target. And he needs to get close. It's a flanking medium this way. Oh, Arty, M37. I'm not sure if he got that. No, I don't think he did. It was the Marder 38T who got the kill on that M37. Okay, we're moving into enemy territory. And yes, there are quite a few enemies there. The Cromwell is a flanking medium. That means it zooms up the sides of the enemy force and shoots them in the side when they least expect it. And he's moved up quite nicely now. Can shoot that 58. Yep, got a nice hit to him. And another, and he's almost killed him with that shot. Oh, just missed him there. Going for the M3 lead. Yes, got the kill. And T-24's gone down. Going for the A-20, gets a nice hit. Can he get the kill shot? Yes! That's his third kill. Okay, so there are still 6 enemies out there, but they're doing very nicely indeed. Okay, there's the other enemy, Arty. It's a Panzersetzfahr Lafette here, otherwise known as the Cricket or Grasshopper, depending on who actually has got the right call. I think it's the same name basically, isn't it? A Cricket is a Grasshopper, but the Germans called it Cricket. Okay, there he is. Oh, and oh, there's a gorilla there as well. He one-shots that Panzersetzfahr with an auto aim. Going for the gorilla, gets one in. Go for the second one, that's a Pascucci's. Come on. Oh, he's gone below the ridgeline. Come on, you need this for the Pascucci's. Yes! And he slides into the water. But there's only 2 enemies left. And he needs one more kill to get a top gun. Now, where is the nearest enemy? Well, there's a Stug. I don't know which type of Stug. Stug 3G, that's it. And he's just north of where we are now. And there's also a Covenator in the cap. Well, he's being a bit of a silly billy because that's just making it easy for us to kill him because we know where he is. There's the Stug. We've auto-aimed on. Now this tank ain't so good firing at the enemy on the move, but it does suppress the enemy fire. Here we go. Almost there. Oh! Spins around, puts one into him on the move there. Close range and another. Kill shot. Yes! And that's the Top Gun. Now, just the Covenant to the left, and he's been killed, so that's a win. A very aggressive game there by Anders 6. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And look at this, it's the first class tanker for Anders 6 in the Cromwell B. He picked up a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. He got a Pascucci's for taking out the Panzer Lafetta Via and also the Grilla. He got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle, a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills, and on top of that he picked up a scout medal. He spotted more of the enemy straight away at the start of the battle than anyone else. In fact, actually, he spotted 12 enemy tanks right from the start. Just goes to show, if you're in an encounter battle and you're out in the field like in Siegfried Line, rush towards the enemy as quickly as you can, because if you can spot all of them, then you'll probably pick up a scout medal if you win the game. So let's have a look at the team scores. Oh, before we look at that, what was the win rate? 5,180, which is super income level. Let's have a look at the team scores. Highest damage, 1,637 hit points of damage. The next highest score was KV85, who did 1,208 on the enemy's side. Then came the Griller on our side with 962, and then the Type 58, the 839 on the enemy team. When it came to kills, it was Anders 6 who got the highest number. He got 6 kills. The KV85 got 4, and then there's a bunch of tanks with 2 kills. And when it came to base XP, he's top again. In fact, he's top in all 3 columns, 1,158 base experience points. Then came the Griller with 635 and the M5 Stuart with 621. So let's have a look at detail. He fired 23 shots in that game. He got 14 direct hits and 14 penetrations. Damage of 1,637 hit points, of which 951 were at more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit, and it was a penetration. He spotted 12 enemy vehicles, damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 6 of them, and did spotting assistance, rather, I should say, of 1,210 hit points. So that rush into enemy territory allowed his team to see where the enemy was and to put shots into them. And so long as he was spotting along the ridgeline, he was helping them. On a standard account, he earned 37,800 credits. He got 17,766 for completing the mission and events, and total came to 55,566. After repair and ammunition resupply, he took away 52,762 credits. He received 4 bonds for getting all those awards. He also earned 1,158 base XP, times 2 for the first victory, 545 for completing the mission and events, and because this is a premium vehicle, he took an extra 231 experience points, so his total 3,092 experience points altogether. He said he titled this replay, "You Can't Catch Me, I'm the Cromwell Man." Well, he made it very difficult for them to shoot at him, and whilst they were all focused on shooting at him, they totally missing the point that he was spotting for his team and they were shooting at the enemy. And certainly he made this a very, very quick replay by being as effective as he could in terms of spotting the enemy and then laying down a lot of heavy fire on them. And some of his long-range shots were very accurate, which is surprising because the Cromwell is not a great long-range shooter. It's more of a close flanker, as you saw when he dealt with that Stug 3G. But if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.